Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Right, today we're going to talk Warhammer Age of Sigmar FAQs, because we've got a bunch of brand new FAQs out for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, taking some of the latest Battletomes and also the General's Handbook. So we're going to go through all of them and we're going to talk about each one of them in turn. Where are we? Open this as a new tab, open this as a new tab, open this one as a new tab, and open this one as a new tab. I said new tab. There we go. Open link as a new tab. Awesome. We don't need to check out Be'lakor. That is literally just getting rid of the two Nighthaunt subfactions saying they can't be used. So that is all there is in Be'lakor. But let's have a look at Battletome Skaven. And so this is a brand new FAQ, so we can go through it all. Do modifiers apply to charge rolls for a Helping Abomination that has the Lumbering Behemoth mutation? Yes, so pretty cool. Do units that are set up hidden inside another unit, e.g. weapon teams and Deathmasters, count as being set up for the purposes of alternating deployment? No. Yeah, this is interesting. So yeah, do they units hidden inside count as being set up for the person? Alright, that's really cool. So that means, you know, any weapon teams and Deathmasters actually don't take up drops in your army, which is really cool. If I use Warpstone Addiction and Warpstone tokens to roll 3d6 for a casting roll, the 3d6 is not 13, can the 2d6 I use as the casting roll be rerolled or modified? No. And can you clarify the maximum range of melee weapons? So you can only ever have 3-inch range weapons regardless. You don't get an extra 3-inch or anything like that. Clan Rats and Storm Vermin that have weapon teams inside of them can be set up in reserve. They don't count as drops in any way. So as they don't count as drops, they also don't count as, you know, a unit that is carrying the Warp Grinder. They are, for all intents and purposes, part of that Clan Rat unit. The Great Seer on Screaming Bell does not gain a prayer scripture enhancement when it's counted as a priest. That's a little bit disappointing, you know, but I don't understand the idea for having the priest there would be to get rid of invocations off the table. So it's a nice, useful thing to have. And not forgetting too, you do have Bless and Smite there as well. Smite is actually really long range. If your opponent's also running Priest, it can be a really cool thing to do. And Bless, a 6-up ward, is nice. Brass Orb, if your opponent can't set up the unit from the Brass Orb, they are counted as destroyed, which is pretty cool. Always 3 claw steps ahead. After you pick a friendly Skaven unit to be your first unit to attempt to charge in a phase and make a charge roll for that unit, you can use the unmodified charge roll in place of any other charge rolls you make for friendly Skaven units until the end of phase. So you unmodified, so you don't get your bonuses on top of that. And then Law of Ruin, Grey Seer, including unique units, just making sure that Thankwell can use it. And then we just got a lot of clarification on the weapon teams and stuff like that, where Warpfire Throwers, Rattling Guns, and Doomflayers. Doomflayers are treated as having charged in the same turn they're set up, which is pretty cool for the Doomflayers. Moving on to Sylvaneth, pretty much everything here revolves around Lady of Vines and how she works as sort of being a forest and also not being a forest. Her Verdian Crown ability does not give friendly units wholly within range cover. Isn't Awakened Wildwood a Wildwood core rules? Yes, so you apply all those line of sight blocking rules. Does the Lady of Vine's Verdian Crown ability allow units wholly within range as if they were within range of Awakened Wildwoods or Overgrown Terrain features? Yes. Can I set up a unit that's been removed from the battlefield from wholly within 6 inches of the Lady of Vines? No. Because while she counts as being this for ability, she's still not one. And then wholly within range, you must be wholly within range of a single Wildwood to be able to use the effects of the Wildwood, etc. You can't be wholly within range, but wholly in range of 2. So, you know, you've got 5 models in range of one and 5 models in range of the other. You have to be wholly within range of the same single one. Core rules, we've mainly seen right here. So first of all, if scenery rules for an Awakened Wildwood can no longer be used, does any rules that interact with them stop working? For example, Place of Power from Woodland Depths? No, only obviously the War Scroll. It is still what it is. And then this got changed. Thankfully, we have seen sense. This is how it should work for the damage. You know, yes, modifiers apply after the effects of the change a characteristic to a specific value. So you get all your modifiers, even if your weapon changes. None of that reset stuff they were trying to push, which was just absolutely ludicrous and just went against every sort of, basic sort of understanding of the game you would think there would be. Cool. Objective marker control. After setup is complete, but before the first battle round begins, after any abilities used before the first battle round begins have been resolved, each player gains control of all objectives within 6 inches of any friendly models. This is pretty cool. So, what this means is, like pre-game moves or setups and all that can gain you control of objectives right from the start of the game. So really cool. But here we got the General's Handbook now. So, can I gain control of multiple objectives in the Locus below in the same turn? No. So one of those. No. Can I set up a faction terrain feature from Battle Lines Drawn? Yep. You still get your Unquiet Dead from Battle Lines Drawn as well. If the effect would increase the wounds characteristic of Galatian veterans, do you lose the keyword? No. So mostly important for like something like Nurgle, where you can go from like 4 wound to 5 wound Black Kings. And then pretty much just confirming like Galatian veterans are a thing. They will come on the table. Battle line, battlefield rolls and your battlefield rolls will all get the battlefield rolls depending on what you're playing. Coalition units, then, sort of determining they count towards the maximum number of leader behemoth artillery units and such in your army. And then, Prize of Gallet is talking about activated objectives here. Gaze of Gur, so spells cast, pick one enemy unit within range visible until your next hero phase when determining the number of models. Making sure it actually had a time limit on it, because that wasn't something that happened. In the presence of idols after deployment, pick 3 friendly units for your idols, but Lord Croak and Incarnate cannot be idols. And then we've seen the points changes and all this as well. But all in all, I think, they did cleanups we wanted. We got some nice sort of confirmations, and we got that awful rule in the core rules changed up. What are your thoughts on the FAQ? Let us know in the comments below what you're thinking. Was there anything I missed from any of the Battletomes? Love to hear from everyone. That's the end of the video, everyone. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, drop us a comment down below in the comment section and let us know what you enjoyed about the video and what you'd like to see more of on the channel. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our little community here we have at Cinderful Gaming, you can do so on our Discord server, which is linked in the video's description. Also linked in the video's description is our Patreon and YouTube members, where you can go to help support the channel and allow us to keep doing what we're doing. As a special thank you to our Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give them all a shout out. So thank you to our Patreons: Christian Weir, Soren, Greenskins Gaming, Kenny Lau, Outer Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising Ant, Q Dynamic, Anthony B, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Derek, and Giappy390. And to our YouTube members: Green Roots Gaming, Kenton Young, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, and Monty's Tabletop Terrain. And lastly, a special thanks to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork you see on the channel. Thank you all for watching. Once again, stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now, everyone.